Welcome back to Karkspedition, where we bring you the machines that move modern warfare. Today, we're taking you straight into the heart of the U.S. Army's rotor wing dominance, the 2026 UH-60M Black Hawk. Armed, upgraded, and still absolutely essential on the battlefield. In just 30 seconds, you'll know why this helicopter, despite all the talk of drones and future aircraft, is still flying high, delivering troops, firepower, and unmatched versatility. This isn't just a helicopter, it's a mission tool, and it's more advanced, more expensive, and more combat-ready than ever. Let's get right into it. The UH-60M Black Hawk isn't new, but don't let its age fool you. This is the modern version of a war machine that's been flying since the late 70s, and in 2026, it's never looked more dangerous. Built by Sikorsky, now part of Lockheed Martin, the M model is a highly upgraded variant of the original utility helicopter, redesigned with digital cockpits, powerful engines, and weapon systems that turn it from a transport into a frontline threat. In its armed configuration, the 2026 UH-60M is no longer just hauling troops, it's protecting them, too. Onboard systems include M134 miniguns, M240s, and compatibility with Hydra 70 rockets and even Hellfire missiles. It's not a full-blown gunship, but for a utility bird, it brings serious firepower to the table. Now, let's talk price. As of 2026, the cost of one fully equipped UH-60M Black Hawk in its armed configuration ranges between $27 and $31 million, depending on the mission equipment, comm suite, and weapons loadout. The base airframe itself costs about $21 million, but add targeting systems, missile launchers, advanced avionics, and all the digital bells and whistles, and you're easily breaking $30 million per unit. That's a serious investment, but the value is in what it brings to the table. The UH-60M is the backbone of U.S. Army aviation, capable of rapid troop deployment, medical evacuation, resupply, and direct combat support in nearly any terrain, weather, or battlefield condition. What sets the 2026 model apart? Let's start with the power plant. Two General Electric T700GE701D engines pump out over 2,000 shaft horsepower each. That gives it a cruise speed of 150 knots, a max range of about 500 kilometers, and impressive high-altitude performance. It's built to operate in mountains, deserts, jungles, wherever the mission demands. The flight deck is a full-glass cockpit with 4 multifunction displays, an enhanced flight control system, and digital integration with satellite comms and tactical networks. Pilots get real-time battlefield data, updated mission profiles, and full compatibility with other U.S. and Allied aircraft. Think of it like turning an old-school warbird into a flying command center. Protection is critical, and the UH-60M comes with infrared suppression systems, radar warning receivers, and countermeasure dispensers for flares and chaff. Add in crashworthy seats, self-sealing fuel tanks, and ballistic armor in key sections, and you've got a bird that doesn't just fight, it survives. By 2026, the Army is also integrating predictive maintenance systems into many of these helicopters. With onboard diagnostics and AI-assisted analysis, crews can identify failures before they happen, reducing downtime and increasing mission availability. That's a game changer for logistics. So if it's so good, why not replace it with something newer? Well, the U.S. military is testing next-gen platforms like the V-280 Valor and SB-1 Defiant under the Future Vertical Lift program. But those are still in evaluation, and the Black Hawk is here, now, proven in decades of combat. From Iraq and Afghanistan to Eastern Europe and the Pacific, this helicopter has seen it all, and it keeps getting better. Not only that, but it's export-ready. Countries like Colombia, Thailand, South Korea, and Saudi Arabia are still placing orders. In fact, foreign military sales of the UH-60M spiked in 2025, and deliveries continue into 2026. International demand helps keep production lines running, which means more upgrades and more support even for U.S. units. Let's take a second to imagine what it's like on board. You're flying nap of the earth over rough terrain, engines screaming, blades chopping through dense air. The digital map in front of you marks your LZ. Gunners on both sides are locked and loaded. Troops in the back are strapped in, silent, focused. The comms crackle, green light. You descend fast. Doors open. Troops deploy. In under 20 seconds, you're off again. That's the Black Hawk difference: speed, reliability, precision. The UH-60M isn't flashy. It's not stealth. It doesn't hover silently or disappear from radar. But when there's a mission to get done, a life to save, or a fight to win, it gets in, gets out, and gets it done. And let's not forget the upgrades still coming. Modular mission packages, semi-autonomous flight tech, better data sharing with drones and ground units. The 2026 Black Hawk is evolving faster than ever. Some prototypes are already testing reduced crew operations, with AI-assisted flight and landing systems. While not fully autonomous, the idea is to offload the pilot's workload, increase safety, and open up more roles for this proven platform. So while the future of military aviation is still being written, the UH-60M Black Hawk is already writing its legacy, every day, every mission, every time the blades start spinning. And that's what makes it worth every dollar. In a world of new tech, this old warrior still leads the charge, faster, tougher, and more capable in 2026 than ever before. If you're enjoying deep dives into military machines that still define modern warfare, hit that like button, subscribe to Carkspedition, and let us know in the comments what aircraft, tank, or vehicle we should cover next. Thanks for riding with us. See you in the next mission. Let me know if you want this formatted for teleprompter, translated into Hindi, or adjusted for a shorter or longer video format.